Hi, how is everyone today? My name is Galen. I go by Chef Galen. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist and I'm also a Reiki master. I love to share content that has to do all things about your digestive system. I'm a gut health specialist, yes, and anything to do with business and also anything to do with spirituality. So we are currently on the East Coast in America, and we are putting together a holistic retreat center. So if you want to learn more about that, this is definitely a healing retreat center, which is going to be so much fun. A lot of different, I would say, practitioners that we have collaborated with all over the world. And so I'm really excited to be able to offer this over here on the East Coast in America. So what I want to talk about today is anxiety and 10 ways to overcome anxiety. I wrote a book called Divinely Inspired Action, Reprogramming the Subconscious Mind for a Great Purpose. And the reason this topic is so close to my heart is because not only is this something that I have suffered with in the past, but it's also the number one component of why people end up in psych wards or taking antidepressant medications, anti-anxiety meds, and they're never seem to be able to get off of it. Actually, they start taking that, then they start having to take like sleep meds and all the different things. And next thing you know, their day in and day out is just existing, just surviving and not thriving in life. So if this resonates with you, I'm going to give you some top 10 tips that I personally have used and that seem to help me, and also seems to help my clients. Okay, and so if this resonates with you and you want to learn more, go ahead and get in touch with me. All right, so I went ahead and I wrote them out for you. So the number one is deep breathing. So just making sure that you're breathing in and out. Okay, and there's different components, different ways to do it as far as breathing from your chest, your belly, in through your mouth, out through your nose. There's so many different components to it, but I'm not going to go that deep into it. I can actually do a whole section on just breathing, but I just want you to be aware of that, okay? And doing it in a way where it's relaxing, or relaxation techniques, okay? So when you practice deep breathing for exercise, what happens is you're contracting muscles and then you're releasing muscles. And so this is almost like it's massaging your body. And that's why, and you're concentrating on it, nothing else. And so that's why you're able to relax your body, soul, mind, and spirit through breathing. All right, I'm just going to try that. Here we go. Just going to grab my glasses. Okay. The second one is regular exercise. All right. You all know that I'm like extremely into fitness. So definitely exercise on the daily and engage in like regular physical activity. I would prefer for you all to, actually do these all together. Your breathing techniques, your exercise, going out in nature, the healthy lifestyle, all the things. You can incorporate all these all in one encompassing journey throughout your day, okay? So it can be easy. It doesn't have to be labor intensive, all right? You can do jogging, yoga, dancing is so good as well. Exercise can help reduce anxiety levels by releasing the endorphins and improving your mood and promoting overall well-being. Number 3, healthy lifestyle choices, all right? Maintain a balanced diet, all right? Eating right, my friends. Get adequate sleep. That's huge. Limit your caffeine. I kind of have a rule in my household. No one follows it. No caffeine after 2. All right. If you're having caffeine after 2 p.m. and you're complaining that you're not sleeping well at night, I cannot be sensitive to you. I am sorry. There's not going to be a lot of empathy and compassion with Mama over here. All right. So just really be careful of your caffeine intake. And, it's important to live a healthy lifestyle, right? Because it supports your mental health and it reduces your anxiety symptoms and it just makes you clear-minded and you're actually able to live a full life and really thrive, right? Really thrive. Number 4, limit stressors. Identify and minimize sources of stress in your life whenever possible. This may involve setting boundaries, managing managing your life effectively, and prioritizing tasks and reducing feelings of overwhelm. So for me personally, I come from a family and everyone does real estate. Everyone invests in real estate. And I'm always asked, like, why don't you invest in real estate? I tend to do restaurants, things like that. To be honest, because for me, I've heard way too many stories growing up with my family that's all into real estate and rentals and flipping and all the things. To me, that's a stressor. Like, I don't think I can, like, me personally, that is not in the cards for me. No. So you have to know that. You know what I'm saying? Just because something might work out for someone doesn't mean it's going to be good for you. I mean, I'd rather have less and be less stressed than have the full abundance that I actually see all around me. But people are so stressed out. They look so much older. They live in chronic anxiety. Oh, that's great. You have millions. That's awesome. Love your car, your yacht, your mansion. I mean, I'm like, honestly, that's awesome. But do I want to be you because I see your lifestyle? And I'm not saying everybody's like this. I'm not putting anyone down. I'm just putting it out there. Is it worth it? Are some of these things worth it? That's what I'm asking you. Is it really worth the stress? Some of these things. Okay. Now, if you're able to accumulate, have the abundance without that intense stress, where you are able to sleep at night, your marriage is intact, you're able to live a free, and there are extremely wealthy people that are able to live a free flow life. Okay. 5, challenge negative thoughts. Yes, I always give myself 30 minutes. I try to give myself 30 minutes to grieve. It depends like what level of annoyance, but I tend to just give myself 30 minutes. Okay. Practice cognitive behavioral techniques. I love doing this to challenge and reframe the negative thoughts and beliefs that contribute to anxiety. I have a whole chapter in here, rename, reframe, and redirect. Super powerful, okay? And replace irrational or catastrophic thinking with more balanced and realistic perspectives, all right? Number 6, seek support, all right? Friends, family members that are loving and kind and compassionate. Yes, okay, a therapist, but someone experienced that you can trust, okay? Because that's one of the biggest things, because you want them to validate your feelings, but you also want them to be loving and kind and inspiring. But you also don't want them to like escalate a situation, okay? You want them to help you navigate through it, and then you find a place of peace, right? Okay. So establish a routine. That's number 7. Create a structured daily routine that includes self-care, relaxation, enjoyable activities, having a sense of predictability and stability. That's super important, not just in children, but in us, okay? That can reduce anxiety and uncertainty. 8, mindfulness and body practices. So you all know, as a Reiki master, I really am very in tune with making sure body, soul, mind, and spirit is in alignment. Of course, I do this on the daily, all day long, because it's a practice that I adhere to, and it's also work that I do on others. So I have to, for me, it's important to accompany all of it together, right? So when you incorporate mindfulness, meditation, yoga, and Tai Chi into your routine to cultivate awareness of the present moment and promote relaxation. Okay, so that's what you're doing. Mind-body practices can help regulate emotions, reduce the anxiety. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. Number 9, set realistic goals. Do not overset something that's just way too impossible. That's going to be way too much anxiety. And then practice self-compassion. Give yourself time to grieve. Don't walk into a place of perfectionism. That's going to drive you nuts as well. I love you all so much. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want to learn more, you can go ahead and message me. I'm on every single platform, and I do coaching. I'm the CEO of the Holistic Institute of Global Experts, and so I can also connect you to different experts energetically all over the world. All right, I love you all. Until tomorrow.